You met her when you were a junior minister in 1967. Talk about when you heard the news today, your reaction to her.
Fantastic monarch. She's done it for 70 years with a lot of grace and a lot of competence, and she was respectful of everybody, and everybody respected her. So it's an enormous loss for all of us. But she was fantastic, and she had a great life, and now she's going to rest for a long time.
Mr. Chretien, you took her on a tour of the North with your wife, Aline, in 1970. Talk about that. She seemed to have an endless curiosity about our country and exploring it.
But it was a great trip because we were 4 days traveling in small airplane from one settlement to another one, from Frobisher Bay, that is Iqaluit today, to Fort Simpson in the western part of the Northwest Territory. So Aline and I, we were traveling in small planes with them. Aline was on different plane because Prince Charles could not be on the same plane as the Queen, so Aline was traveling with Princess Anne and Prince Charles, and I was on the other plane with the Queen and Prince Philip. So it was a great occasion of exchanging. You know, she used up the occasion to practice her French. That was excellent, and it was the same thing for Prince Philip, and they were telling me, you know, talking about all sort of issues in the other official language of Canada. And it was very pleasant, and she would talk with people. Sometimes they would come and present to her fur, and she would ask questions about their trade and so on. And it was an amazing trip.
Chretien, you and I have spoken about this. I love the story. It's April 17th, 1982. You're signing the repatriation of the Constitution, and the pen that you're using breaks, and you, in your inimitable fashion, swore. Can you tell us what happened and what her reaction was?
But you know, Trudeau had signed the Constitution just before me, and when I took the pen, the tip of the pen was broken. So I had to change pen, but I said something, and the Queen looked to the left, to the right, and I burst in a big laugh, and everybody was asking me for years what I had said to have her to laugh. And I would say, no, I cannot say that because it's a state secret. But eventually I said that I had said merde, and she understood that, and she checked to know if anybody has heard me, and it was the story, and she had fun out of it.
Oh, it was great, but it does reveal something. Talk about the mixture. On one hand, she seemed to have a profound interest in politics. Did she ever give you advice, and did you seek advice politically from her? And on the other side, she seemed to be just a great friend to have a laugh with.
No, you know, if you discuss serious problems, she would be extremely serious. She was extremely well-briefed. She would take big interest in what is happening in Canada. Of course, we discussed the unity of Canada together a few times and problems of that nature. When I was involved where Mr. Trudeau was Minister of Justice, I had to talk with her many times about the patriation of the Constitution and the Charter of Rights. And in fact, when the last briefing I had for her, it was just when the law was passing the Parliament and the House of Lords. And when I briefed her, I said, Your Majesty, would you mind if I were to brief you for the last time about a law passed in England and about Canada in French? And she said, avec plaisir, Monsieur le Ministre. And c'est ce qui est arrivé. It's what happened.
You had many meetings with her. Obviously, in the end, she gave you the Order of Merit, the highest civilian honor. You knew her well. Mr. Chretien, can you tell us the last time you spoke with Queen Elizabeth II?
I spoke the last meeting of the Order of Merit in London. It was in Buckingham, no, it was at the Windsor Castle, and you know, it was the last occasion. She had just the morning before a new great-grandchild, and I asked her the number. She said, say 6, and I said, I beat you, I have 7, and she laughed, and you know, and in fact, that was a clip that was used at the time of the passing of Prince Philip, because in the picture there was the Queen, Prince Philip, myself, and my granddaughter, Jacqueline, who was replacing Ellen, who could not make it. And so this part was on the national news in Great Britain, the day of the passing of Prince Philip.
Mr. Chretien, last question. The monarchy has a complicated legacy in Canada, as you know. As Paul Martin mentioned, colonialism, but it also has been, it's controversial in Quebec, as you know. Now King Charles, who you know well, ascends to the throne. Do you think that the monarchy will have a challenge staying relevant to Canada once we no longer have Queen Elizabeth, now that we don't have her after 70 years?
It will come, probably, because we'll see, you know, there are more movement in Australia and in New Zealand than in Canada. It's going to be very difficult because in the Constitution, it's provided that to abolish the monarchy in Canada, we will need the consent of all the provinces. And I've been around the table with the provinces on other matter, and I'm telling you, there's going to be a very difficult thing to do because when you're there, some people use occasion to try to, you know, to trade their votes. We'll see.
Mr. Chretien, I want to pass our condolences to you. You knew her not only as the Queen of Canada, but you knew her as a good friend, and I really appreciate your time, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. You know, it's a very difficult day for a lot of people, but she was a great monarch.
She was indeed, sir, and we appreciate your time and talking to us about such remarkable encounters. Todd, that is the Right Honourable Jean Chretien, a very dear friend of the Queen.